we doing on time? Pretty good on time. It's the main thing the D6 has got, though, is just the ability to get the speed going when you need to. We are cruising. FPG Tips. Yorkshire tea. What was the speed limit through this junction? Is it 60? Flipping out, this thing is just pushing us uphill. This is mad. There. 60. Looking like 60. Yeah, looking at about 60 by the look of it. Steam engine realism mods. What, for this game? No, I don't think I have. And now the fun bit. Down the steep hill with a 50 turn. Times can they re-release Age of Empires 2? Skyrim. I mean, Skyrim was... How old is Skyrim? It's like way more than 10 years old now. It's like 13 years old or something. It's been modded to death, Skyrim. Like, it's barely recognisable from the original game. Hasn't Bethesda got a big game coming out later this year? It's called like Star something? Starfield, is that it? Going through the farm. Why do they keep releasing Star Wars games? It's unbelievable. There's nobody bored of them yet, though. Oh my God, did you see that? Did you just see that? Somebody please clip that. I was a second away. I was 1 second away from absolute destruction. That was a 360 no scope. I looked at her and went, that's not right. If I'd have misclicked that, it would have been too late. That could have been entertaining. Nah, there's no derail. I think it was just the point straightening. There's a 30 corner coming up somewhere. I think it's the right turn just after the... Is it just where the triangle is? Somewhere like that. Is it a 33? I can't remember. There it is. By the time you realise you should be doing 30, it's too late. Because you see the sign, you're like, oh, rip. So we should just keep right all the way out and then reverse in, keep right again. Doing okay for time, I think. Grass is a bit overgrown here, isn't it? We just derailed a car at 30 miles an hour. What? How? 30 miles an hour? Are you having a laugh? Like, seriously? Due to stress build-up, 0.6 at speed 31.7. Tank yellow. Call 356. What a joke. I'm happy about that. Dude, I was going 31.7. Like, you can get away with 40 usually. $1,500. Is it, Larry? Or how do you do it? What's the other way of doing it? I have never derailed at 31 miles an hour. That's unbelievable. Out and rerun that. What, you literally, while it's, we tried this yesterday, Larry, and it wouldn't work. We ended up having to like completely reconnect them. Why does this not want to hold? What is going on? Aiming at the track. So what do you have to do? Just look at it and click it twice, and it re-rails it in situ while it's still connected. Is that what you're saying? Wouldn't work for me. Hey Malika, thank you for 56 months. Briscoe, thank you for 28. Well, Ty, you got your derail. I don't know quite, but you got a derail. I can do better, yeah. Now I've got a hazmat 1, I could do a lot better. I kind of feel that when they bring out the day-night stuff, explosions at night are going to look far superior. I'm not slowing right down. I'm doing 28 in a 30 zone. I'm fine. I refuse to slow down. I'm driving on the edge. Gotta live at the limits. So we want to come back through here, don't we? Take a right. We need to keep right again. And we come through here. Keep right. Straight in. 3i. Job's a good one. Right, how many cars do we have to drop? That's the next question. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 2 is 12. 16 cars, is that? Does everybody concur? 16 cars? So put that on minus 17, I think. I think it's minus 17 to brake correctly. It's fine, Crisps. That's FH15. FH15, so it should brake on that car, I think. Is it that one? FH04. FH04. There. Yeah, so it should brake on this car, if it was correct. You can post them, Chris, and we'll try and fix them, yeah, definitely. Just over 20 minutes. Why does Mrs. Squirrel bring a cup of tea? Walk through an open door and then close. Unbelievable. This is what I hope I set the switches correctly. Looks good. Well, I might be larger than 2020, but I've been like this size for a while, Cody. Yeah. Like, you know, I see some streamers, right? And the cameras, they're massive. They're literally taking like a third of the screen up. It's like, whilst I appreciate the streamer being in the corner, I don't really want them dominating the image. Right, if I got that correct, it'll break here. Dang. What's going on? What's going on? Look, FH04, FH15, we're dropping. Not that one. Dropping that one. It's FH15, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, that is pay dirt. Look at that. 111,721. Get in. 111 grand from one job. Right, punch it, Chewy. Just doing that thing again. Okay, next job, C3 Hydro in Machine Factory. Coming in from the south, hang a right and then a left into C. And then coming in from the south, hang a right and then a left. Okay. Oh, we worked out how... Oh, no. We wanted the... Ah, no, you're right. I know what we did wrong. It should have been minus 13, you're right. Because we wanted to keep these 12, not keep the... Yeah. Miscalc. And nobody spotted it.
know your pain, Paul, as I get that all the time. As my room door can be open, someone walks into room with open door, and have to close it on the way out, it does my nut in.
What is that noise? A broken coupler? What the heck? What just happened? Explosion? What is going on? I can hear weird sounds. Hang on. I can hear like a weird whistling noise. I'm just wondering. Let's see if I can. I can't see properly. Let me see if. Let me have a look at the damage under this gasoline tank. What seems to be the problem? Well, I don't know why they derailed. That derailed. When did this happen? Like, seriously, when did this happen? Why are they moving? Do you know, I feel quite sad that there was actually an explosion and we missed it. I feel really sad about this. If there's going to be an explosion, I actually would like to see it. I can't believe it. How dare you have an explosion and not tell me? Right, okay. Well, it didn't really tell me, did it? Hang on. Let's do that. There's a bug where if you brake too hard, the tanker ruptures and goes boom. Did I brake too hard? Or do you think it ruptured when I left it? Was it when I was pulling away that it happened? Or going up the hill that it happened? Like, when did it happen? That's what I'm confused about. I'm not sure, Kevin. I don't really know what caused it. Unless it was already derailed when we went through that switch earlier, but I don't think it was. Gotta be really here. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what caused that. See you, Dave.
There was an explosion as you was looking at the first coupler. Someone go back and clip it. I did see flames.
Very strange. Yeah, I'm just having a wander down the line now, see what I can see. Page 15. Very strange. If we're going to have explosions, I want to be there, though. Not happy about that. Right, 3i going in. Rob Hughes, thank you for 17 months. Love the JCB video. Sorry can't be every stream. Learners won't teach themselves to drive. I don't think I could be a driving instructor. I'm not seeing any derailed cars at the moment. HGV instructor is worse. You don't get dual controls or anything. True. And back in the train, it's fine for switch to be closed at the point. Well, you need to open or close it. You only need to switch it if you're branching. If you're merging into it, you don't need to switch anything. It's only when you're branching that you need to do anything. I don't know. I've never had it before, this URL. Ruttiger is what you do for a living. Oh, cool, man. I did all right. Considering I'd never been in one before, I did okay. And the worst thing is, Ruttiger, that by default, the game, like on Xbox controller, the game's controls are not ISO. So everything I'd muscle memoried on the controller was then wrong in the actual excavator because I hadn't learned ISO. Because by default, it's on arcade unless you physically switch it to ISO. Which, why would you? Because you wouldn't know. I kind of feel like they should just default ISO and let you put it on arcade if you want to. Page 15. Four. 15 should be here. I don't know if ISO is easier, Chris. Like, I've watched videos and like one guy's comment was pretty true. He said, he said basically like in the same way that people are either right hand or left hand dominant, when you sit in the controls, you'll have a natural tendency to either be SAE or ISO, like whether you're left or right hand dominant. One of them will come naturally to you. If you can, learn ISO because it's more common now. But most modern excavators and things have a switch where you can flick it from SAE to ISO, don't they? Is what he was saying. Why, are you going to play ball? You're going to play ball. Okay, well, you discharge the brake line. I'm going to go and get my 100 grand. Deja vu. Well, I think most go for ISO now, but it depends how old your operator is. Like the SAE setting is more what they used to call backhoe setting, but the tendency now is to go ISO. They've kind of standardized it. I think ISO used to be a cat thing as well. Okay, so right now we've got nothing derailed, so I'm not sure when it happens. Maybe I just went too fast with the back end around this corner or something. I'm going to keep it under 30 until we get the back through this bit. The main difference between the two is just that they effectively reverse the left and control. Like with an ISO setting, the right stick will control the main boom up and down, and the left and right will control the bucket, and then your left stick will control the what they call it, stick, or the second part of the arm, and rotate the vehicle. And in SAE they effectively swap around those controls a bit. Yeah, in America they call it stick, but in Europe they call it something else. The dipper, that's it, thank you. Yeah, I think in America they call the second part the stick, and in Europe they call it the dipper. I don't know. It's just different terms. Yeah. Yeah, the museum is really nice. It's a real shame that it's not open to the public. It's such a good museum. Motor grader. So you're laying roads and stuff. we're doing 160 through here. Limit, doing 50. You like the way the English say aluminium? Well, we literally have one extra letter in the word, don't we? We have two I's instead of one I. We'll just get rid of the as well, just say alamin. Be done with it. Or just say al, which is like its chemical abbreviation, just say al. Right, we're going to start getting on point here if we want to make this. So right and then left into C. Get ahead of the game. Okay, so going right, 50 miles an hour. Then we're going to go left. We're going to get into here and go right. C3I, is it that one? Is it C3I? I think it was C3I. Right, right, left. I think that's set up. Just need to be doing under 50 and be fine. About 9 minutes to do it. Yeah. A real thick Scottish accent is very hard to understand, but then so is a Geordie, and so is a Scouse. Like if it's thick enough, it's really hard. There's a diesel centre here, we could get this thing repaired. My diesel's not getting low peg tank, we've got loads of it. Tie Jedi Star Wars Survive All is a very disappointing performance. Well, it's not a game I'll be playing anyway, so it doesn't affect me, I suppose. Well, Gerald doesn't really have an accent. Gerald just doesn't really form words properly. Thank you very much. That's another 102 grand. Ho, ho, ho. Pay dirt. Pay dirt. Look at that. 221 grand. Let's go. Let's go and give this thing to service. Can we get out of here? 3I. Can we reverse down 2S? Nope. Can we reverse down 1L? Yep. Looks like the investment in the DE6 is paying off. Jorovich, thank you for 80 months there. Indigo, thanks for a year. I mean, you could go down the PAX line, I suppose, but... Actually, no, you can't go down the PAX lines, can you? Well, I suppose you can. I suppose if you go straight out that way, you can reverse through the PAX line. Let's do that. Oh, why is it stopped? You could just go back through the loading bay, but we'll do this. I don't know what the copay is now. Our copay is like 100 grand. I don't think repairing this will cost 100 grand. If we've got Hazmat 1, in theory, we could go to the oil well north, couldn't we? And pick up some chems. Well, to city is always a good money spinner. To the city? Why are they buying oil? Or is it gasoline? And backhaul of scrap to the steel mill. The problem is, there's probably not a D6 over at the oil well. doing that thing again. Why does it do this? I literally can't hold the throttle on because it's like spinning back off again. So I tap it up and something's like clicking it back. Just tab in, tab out, fix it. Oh, look at that. Tab in, tab out, fixes it. You saw nothing. Somebody's calling. Ready for manual service. Let's see. Engine. 135. Wheels. $75, not too bad. Body, oil. Quite a bit of oil was burned. Sand. A little bit of diesel. $12,800 of diesel. Yeah, it's fixed. Easy. We made like 200 grand out of $2,000 worth of diesel. Totally worth it. Right. If we want to go oil well north. If I want to go to the oil well north, I don't want to just drive there. Can I get jobs out of the machine factory to oil well north? I don't think we can. Where's the oil well north? It just says oil well. So the oil well takes no inputs whatsoever. It's purely an export. So everything coming out the oil well goes to the harbour. Hang on, didn't you say exports to the city? I don't see an export from the oil well to the city. Unless it's like, is it that there? Is that it? Machine factory. Freight haul down to the steel mill. 10 grand? Small potatoes, that is. Actually, we could get that run to the goods factory. The goods factory would put us pretty close to the oil well. But then, if we teleport to the oil well, will it randomly spawn a loco there? Like it could be a DE6. Is how it works? Is it just random? That's true. You can teleport with the loco, can't you? But how much would it cost? You're not in a locomotive. It's a point well made. But if you teleport there, there could be a DE6, right? So to teleport with this, or do I just teleport and see what's there? Random spawns, but you can teleport with a loco, but it's expensive. 8,400 to go there with a D6, or 1,400. Oh my god, it's a £7,000 fee. 7 grand? Do you know what? You'd be better off. D6 is kind of heavy. I suppose if you drove it over there, it'd probably cost you more money to drive it there. Okay. We've arrived with a D6. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Food factory. Rubbish. 50 grand, not bad. 40 grand, not bad. Shunting. Actually, that's a load and prepare. Harbour Town, 34. Can we do all of these? There's a long 2 hazmat 1, long 2 hazmat 1, hazmat 1, and we have concurrent. Do we have concurrent 2? We do, don't we? So we could take all 3 of them, can't we? 1,400 tons. Actually, that's quite a bit of weight, that. That's quite a lot of weight. And from here, I suppose you'd have to go steel mill. That hill stretch there could be a problem. 1D6 won't do all 3. Are you sure? It's mostly downhill. I don't know what else spawned. Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. D6. I believe we have 2 DE6s available. The one that we brought and the one that's already here. I think we should do it. Double DE6. Let's do it for science, if nothing else. Let's do it for science. So which is the one that pays the most? The one that pays the most is this one. So we want this one at the back. We want to drop that first. The FH39. I'd say what we don't have yet. Multiple unit license, 30 grand. What's another 5 grand on our copay, eh? Fees not cleared. Give me a break. What? Get out of here. Right, we'll get the multi-unit. That's better. 44 cars. It's got to be done. Come on. Right, we'll grab that. We'll grab that and we'll grab that. And then, let's see. That's the big one. So we'll start off. We'll do them in order of cost. So we get to maximize our bonus. So we'll do that one at the back. Then it'll be that one. And I'm kind of hoping they'll deliver to roughly the same area. However, this one's crude oil and this one's crude oil. But this one is methane. Does that mean that's going to go into a different yard than the crude oil? Because if it does, I might be better trying to deliver that one and that one because they're crude oil and not trying to get the bonus on the methane because it's potentially a different platform. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fairly sure crude oil, when it goes to the harbour town, I think crude oil will go to, is it D, the unload? Is C the load and D the unload? I can't remember. Whereas the methane may go over here somewhere. Maybe. It's random where it goes depending on the length of the consist. Well, that's a really long one, and that's a really long one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this one in between. So that means we've got methane at the front, then a smaller crude oil, and then a big crude oil at the back. That's how we're going to do it. So we'll hook up 2 DE6s, and we'll pick up the methane, which is FH26. We'll go and find that first. There it is. FH26. Explosive and flammable. What if something went wrong? It's all FH26, isn't it? This is that one. Grab this. You could put a loco mid if you wanted to. Why? Why would that help? I mean, we could put a loco after the methane, but I'm not sure if it would offer any major advantage. Is that model, Larry? I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Is it even modelled? It is modelled. The more locos you have, the quicker the brakes release. Oh, that bit's modelled. Yeah, but what about putting the loco and spreading the locos down the consist? Would that make any difference? Right, that's the methane. So we could hook up the loco now. I don't know, Ruttiger. We got one remote, so if we start driving two trains, we're in one and remote in the other. Could get messy. Yeah, well, if they're connected, Mavi, but if you split the train into two trains, that's what I'm saying. Costal, that's not what I meant, mate. I know if you have more locos, you'll pump more brake pressure. But if you have two locos at the front of the train, as opposed to putting another loco, say, halfway down the train, will it practically make any difference or benefit in the sim? This feels like a lot of weight already, and that's only one part of it. That's a good point, though. Can you even... Wait a minute. You can't do it anyway, can you? Because you need the locos to be next to each other in order to connect the blue line. Because normal cars don't have a blue line. So you couldn't control it anyway with an MCU. So that's not going to work. Right, was that FH26? Yes. So the next lot is FH39. FH39. I've got a feeling it might be over there. Oh no, it's here. FH39 is here. Yeah, so you physically, in the game, you physically can't do that anyway. You need to have them both locos next to you. Like, you can't top and tail it, because they won't be connected. I don't know, Fadian, I can't remember the longest train we've done. Face 39. Face 39. Where does this even go? Stop there. Oh, hang on. No, I've done this wrong. 72 should be the next one. Hit the brakes. That should be the next one, 72. Because it should be methane, which we've got, then 72, which is the short crude oil, and then that one, 39, which is the big crude oil. Yeah. That's a pull forward. Do you mean check both points? Yeah, I was wondering that, Andrew, if we're going to have enough room to bring the other loco out front. Maybe I should drop it down the middle. Just stick it back down the middle and put the other loco on it for now. Might have to do that. Because this is quite a long train. If I connect it to that one, I don't think we'll have enough room to bring out the loco. Or can you... Oh, the loco's facing the wrong way. You scumbag game, I'm going to have to respawn it. I have to re-rail the loco. Because it's pointing the wrong way, isn't it? I don't know why it's pointed it backwards. It's literally pointed it into the siding. Does it not matter, Larry? Will it not get confused or not cool properly? Of course you can, Costello. You just do that. Re-rail, mate. You can re-rail anything. The DE2's definitely, it says in the game that it overheats if you don't run it forwards. The DE6 doesn't have the front vents. Fair enough. true, Larry. We've got enough space back there. What do you mean turn it around at Y? So that front one should now control both of them, because hopefully it connected the blue line as well. Yeah, it did. They announced the release date for the update. What, the simulator update? Nah. I think you're looking at summer, but I wouldn't... You know, it could be early summer, late summer. Okay, FH. Is that one? 72 is the next one. Which is... that one. Okay. It's going to be great running trains at night. Even in mist and rain, it's going to be amazing. Did indeed, Farmer Kev. A lot of fun. You know, if this train derailed, it would be an almighty mess. Going full log with 3 jobs, I am. Flipping heck, even that one consist is long. It is going to be very long. Very long. And the problem is, like, the longer it is, the more time the cars spend through a slow section, so you can't even go through a slow section and speed up. You've got to wait till the entire train has gone through that slow section, which just brings the average speed right down. No, I don't have the caboose. It's going to make it even more fun. I don't think so, Sammy. Not yet, because it's early access. I think any game that gets released onto Steam as early access has like an exclusivity period until it goes into full release. Take a backup and blow it for a laugh. I might well do. $72 crude oil. No, I'll have to stand on the middle of it, Armin. No, we've got another consist, another big consist to put on. We've got to do it for science, come on. We've got to find out, we've got to push the envelope. Is it doable? Will it derail? Will we get a bonus? I don't know. There's a heck of a wait here. I'll probably lose control of the speed going down to the harbour and derail the whole thing. It'd be a nice explosion.